Hey everyone, welcome to this deep dive where we'll be talking all about diffusion language models.
Yeah, exciting stuff.
Super exciting, and you're here because you're probably curious about this new development in AI.
Right.
So Inception Labs just announced something called Mercury,
Mm.
and it's a whole new type of large language model, and we've got excerpts from their website here,
Oh, yeah.
and it sounds like it could be a pretty big deal.
It could change everything.
Yeah, like how AI creates text and code.
Exactly.
Like it might not have to go word by word anymore.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Much faster, maybe even.
Much faster and potentially more efficient. Yeah.
Potentially more efficient, right?
Huge potential paradigm shift.
Okay, so tell me more about this. Like, how is it different than the AI we're used to?
Well, they're calling this new thing a diffusion language model, or a DLLM.
DLLM.
Okay, and that's what's behind the Mercury thing.
Okay, so what is that? What is a diffusion language model?
So imagine you're trying to clean up a blurry picture, right? The old way of doing it with AI was kind of like going pixel by pixel, slowly cleaning up the whole thing.
Right, like a grid.
Yeah, but a diffusion model, it's more like starting with like a super noisy image and then gradually refining it, like step by step.
Interesting.
Over many steps, kind of like a sculptor chipping away at marble.
Oh, that's a good analogy.
Until they reveal the final form.
Okay, so it's not building an answer brick by brick. It's more like sculpting it out of a block of noise.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it. It's like a course-defined approach.
Course-defined.
And they actually have this cool animation on their website that shows this whole process.
Oh, cool.
You can actually watch as the model refines the output over time.
Yeah, we'll definitely link that in the show notes for everyone.
Please do.
So they can really see it, because I always need a visual to really understand.
Oh, yeah, visuals help a lot.
But so what's the advantage then of doing it this way? Why is this potentially better?
Well, think about it like this, because the model isn't limited to working like in a straight line. It can actually look at the entire output all at once.
Okay.
And that lets it create these more like coherent and logically structured responses.
Interesting.
It's like the difference between writing a sentence and then realizing you need to like rearrange some of the words.
Right.
Versus seeing the whole sentence from the beginning and being able to make sure it flows nicely.
Got it.
Right.
Yeah. So fewer of those AI moments where it's like, wait, how did you even come up with that?
Exactly.
So it's just like a jumble of...
And that also means fewer errors and like weird stuff like hallucinations.
Oh, right, because it can go back and fix things?
Yeah, because it's constantly refining the output. So it can actually like catch and correct mistakes before it gives you the final answer.
So it's almost like it has a built-in editor.
Exactly. It's got that editor in there.
That's super cool.
Yeah, and then there's the speed.
Oh, yeah, speed is a big one, right?
Look, one Inception Labs says Mercury can generate text and code up to 10 times faster than other LLMs.
Wow.
We're talking speeds of over 1,000 tokens per second.
That's insane.
It's incredible, right?
Yeah.
Really impressive.
Okay, so that brings us to Mercury Coder, right?
Yes.
Which is this DLLM specifically for making code.
Right.
But for a listener out there who's not a programmer, why should they care that AI can write code faster?
We got to remember, like, code is basically the foundation for almost everything in our digital world.
It's true.
From the apps on your phone to the websites you visit, it's all code.
Yeah.
So if we can make code faster, that means developers can build things more quickly and more efficiently.
So it's like giving superpowers to all the developers.
Exactly. And what that means for you, the listener, is like faster innovation, more features, and maybe even lower costs because things are more efficient.
So better products, basically.
Better products faster.
Okay, and how do we know that this thing is actually as good as they're saying it is?
Well, they've got some pretty impressive benchmarks.
Oh, yeah.
They compared Mercury Coder to some of the big names out there like GPT-4o Mini and Claude 3.5 Haiku.
Okay, so tough competition.
And in a lot of cases, Mercury Coder is actually faster and more accurate.
Oh, wow. So it's beating the competition?
Yeah, they even have this table in their announcement that shows all these benchmarks.
Okay, so the bottom line is this thing is fast.
That's right.
But is the code any good?
Yeah, and that's the amazing thing.
Okay.
They've done user testing, and developers are saying they actually prefer the code that Mercury generates.
Wow, so it's not just fast, it's good.
It's good code.
That's really impressive.
Yeah, and they're actually citing Copilot Arena benchmarks, which are pretty reliable in terms of code quality.
Okay, that's good to hear, because those benchmarks are taken seriously.
Definitely.
And to make things even more exciting, they have this playground where you can actually go and try Mercury Coder yourself.
Oh, cool.
They even have a video demo showing how fast and accurate it is.
It's really cool to see it in action.
Yeah, it's really cool to see it in action, and we will definitely link to all of that in the show notes as well.
Excellent.
Okay, so we've established that these DLLMs are fast.
Mm.
They're efficient,
Yeah.
and they might even be more accurate than what we're used to.
Potentially, yeah.
But how does all this translate to the real world? What are the practical applications of this technology?
So Inception Labs highlights a few key areas in their announcement.
Okay, let's hear them.
First, there's customer support.
Oh, interesting.
Imagine getting faster, more accurate responses from those AI-powered chatbots.
Okay, yeah.
No more waiting on hold or getting stuck in endless loops.
Yeah, we've all been there.
We've all been there.
Desperately wanting to talk to a human.
Right, so DLLMs could mean a way more seamless and efficient customer service experience.
So no more frustration.
Less frustration, hopefully.
All right, what else?
Of course, there's code generation, which we've already talked about.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Faster, more accurate code means developers can be more productive and more innovative.
For sure.
And then they also mentioned enterprise automation, which is more of a broad term.
Yeah, what does that involve?
It's basically using AI to streamline and automate different tasks within a company.
Okay.
So that could be anything from like data analysis to report generation, even helping with decision-making processes.
Oh, wow. So it's like AI taking on more and more of the work.
Exactly. And DLLMs can help do these tasks way more quickly and efficiently than before.
So that means cost savings for businesses, potentially.
Yes, definitely.
Which hopefully means some of those savings get passed on to us consumers.
We can help.
All right. But even with all these benefits, it feels like we're just scratching the surface here.
Oh, yeah, we are.
Like, what does the future really hold for these diffusion language models? Where do we go from here?
That's the exciting part. Mercury Coder is just the beginning.
Ooh, I like where this is going.
Inception Labs sees DLLMs as like a platform for future innovation.
Okay.
And they talk about a bunch of potential capabilities that are really interesting.
Okay, you got to spill the beans. What are these future possibilities? What has you so excited?
Okay, so one of the most interesting ones is the potential for improved AI agents.
Agents.
Like AI systems that can do all sorts of complex tasks for you.
So like a Super Siri or Alexa?
Exactly. But because DLLMs are so fast and efficient, these agents could be way more capable and responsive than anything we have now.
Oh, wow. I can already see the possibilities, like an agent that can not only book your travel, but also like find you the best deals.
Negotiate the best deal.
Find you hidden gems in a new city, even adjust your itinerary on the fly, like based on real-time information.
Right. It's like having a personal travel concierge in your pocket.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
And that's just one example. They also talk about this idea of advanced reasoning.
Advanced reasoning.
Imagine AI that can solve really complex problems, not just by following rules, but by actually thinking through the steps and coming up with creative solutions.
That sounds almost human.
It does, right?
Is that even possible with AI?
It's a challenge, for sure. But DLLMs might be the key, because they can constantly refine their output. They're way better at avoiding those moments where AI gives you an answer that's technically correct, but makes absolutely no sense in the real world.
Right, so it's about making AI more reliable and trustworthy.
Exactly. It's not just about avoiding errors. It's about unlocking a level of creativity and problem solving that we haven't seen before.
So we're not just talking about making things faster. We're talking about a whole new level of intelligence, potentially.
Potentially, yeah. It's pretty exciting.
Okay, so what else is on the horizon for DLLMs? What other potential capabilities are they hinting at?
Well, there's something called controllable generation.
Controllable generation.
Which is like the ability to really guide the AI's output to steer it in a specific direction.
Okay.
Or make sure it followed certain requirements.
Oh, wow. So you could tell the AI, like, I need a poem in the style of Shakespeare.
Exactly.
Or I need code that meets these specific security standards.
Exactly. You can really tailor the output.
That would be amazing for so many things.
Imagine writers collaborating with AI to really refine their style developers, making sure their code is super secure and efficient. Businesses could use it to create like AI-generated content that fits their brand perfectly.
The possibilities are endless.
It's really cool.
Yeah. What else?
Oh, and then there's this idea of edge applications.
Edge applications. Okay.
So because DLLMs are so efficient, they could actually run on devices like your phone or laptop without needing to be connected to the internet.
So no more relying on the cloud for everything.
Right. That opens up all sorts of possibilities for AI that works offline.
Oh, wow. Like, imagine having an AI assistant on your phone that can help you with stuff even when you don't have service.
Exactly.
That would be amazing.
It's pretty remarkable to think about how far this technology could go.
Yeah, it's mind-blowing.
And the most exciting part is we're still in the very early stages.
It feels like we're on the verge of something huge.
Definitely.
Like a new era in AI.
A new era.
All thanks to this diffusion concept.
It's a game changer.
Yeah, but before we dive even deeper into what all of this means, we need to take a little break.
Okay.
We'll be back in a moment to continue our exploration of diffusion language models and what they mean for the future of AI.
Sounds good.
Stay with us.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really feels like a whole new chapter for AI, doesn't it?
It does, and all thanks to this concept of diffusion.
Right, like moving away from generating text one token at a time to this more like holistic approach. It's super exciting.
And speaking of, moving away from that linear way of doing things.
Yeah.
Inception Labs also mentions this other really interesting possibility.
Oh, yeah.
That DLLMs could change how we edit and refine text.
Absolutely. Because DLLMs can generate tokens in any order, right?
Right.
They're not limited to that left to right flow of traditional models.
Yeah, like they can jump around.
Exactly. So you could potentially insert text delete sections, rearrange whole paragraphs with incredible ease.
So it's almost like having an AI writing partner that understands your intent and can make changes that really align with your vision.
That's a great way to put it. It's like having a co-writer.
Yeah, and I can see this being so helpful for writers, editors, anyone who works with text, really.
Oh, totally. Think about things like translating languages, summarizing complicated documents, or even generating different creative text formats.
Like poems.
Yeah, poems, scripts, all sorts of stuff.
DLLMs could make those tasks so much easier and faster.
Way more efficient, for sure.
And the implications for coding are huge, too, right?
Absolutely. Being able to easily restructure code, insert new functions, optimize for performance.
It's like a coder's dream.
Yeah, it could really speed up development cycles.
And that actually ties into another point Inception Labs makes about DLLMs, being really well suited for tasks that require a lot of planning and generation.
Yes, things like writing a novel, composing music, or designing a complex piece of software.
So it's not just about generating raw text or code quickly, it's about managing that whole creative process more effectively.
Exactly. DLLMs could become these powerful tools for brainstorming, outlining, drafting, and refining creative works.
It's like having an AI assistant that's with you every step of the way.
Yeah, and they could even help us explore different possibilities and variations.
So we could end up with more innovative and original work because of this.
Potentially, yes.
It sounds like AI is moving beyond just being a tool.
Yeah.
And becoming more of a collaborative partner in the creative process.
That's a really interesting way to think about it, and I think it points to a shift that we're likely to see as AI continues to evolve.
Okay.
It's becoming less about replacing human creativity and more about supporting and enhancing it.
Okay, so we've talked a lot about the amazing potential of DLLMs, but let's be realistic here.
Yeah.
Are there any potential downsides or challenges to using them?
That's a super important question to ask whenever we're exploring new technologies.
Right.
One challenge is the computational cost.
Yeah.
DLMs are definitely way more efficient than older models, but they still require a lot of processing power, especially for larger applications.
So you're saying it takes a lot of computing power to make this magic happen?
Yeah, you need some serious hardware.
So access to this technology might be limited to, like, big companies or research institutions?
Yeah, that's a possibility, at least in the short term.
Okay.
But remember, technology always gets cheaper and more accessible over time.
Right. So eventually this power will be available to everyone.
Hopefully, yes, that's the goal.
So we have this incredible technology that could revolutionize so many things.
Yeah.
But we also need to be mindful of the potential challenges.
And work towards overcoming them, exactly.
This is why it's so important to have open discussions about these things.
Definitely, we need researchers, developers, policymakers, and the public all working together.
To make sure AI is developed and used responsibly.
Absolutely. It's not just about the technology itself, it's about how we use it.
And the values that guide its development.
Exactly. AI is a reflection of its creators and the society it's a part of.
So it's up to us to make sure it aligns with our values and helps create a better future for everyone.
Well said.
So we know that Inception Labs has focused mainly on code generation with Mercury Coder.
Yeah.
But do they have any plans for other types of DLLMs?
They do. They mentioned that they're already working on a chat-based DLLM.
Oh, wow. A chat-based DLLM.
Yeah, it's still in testing, but it's coming.
That opens up so many possibilities.
Oh, any possibility.
Imagine having conversations with AI that are not only more natural and engaging, but also super fast and efficient.
To think about how that could change things like customer service, education, entertainment.
Yeah, like AI tutors that can actually personalize your learning.
Exactly, or AI companions that can offer emotional support.
And I bet businesses are already thinking about those more advanced chatbots that we were talking about earlier.
Oh, for sure, the ones that can handle complex questions and give you personalized recommendations.
The potential is huge.
It really is.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground here. We've looked at how DLLMs work, the benefits and the challenges and the exciting future they could hold.
Wow, we've gone deep.
But now I want to bring it back to our listener.
Yes, let's bring it back to you.
Like, why should you care about diffusion language models? What's the takeaway for you?
Well, for one, DLLMs have the potential to make your life easier, more efficient, and more creative.
Right.
Think about a world where AI can help you write better code faster, learn more effectively, and connect with others in deeper ways.
It's like having access to all these new possibilities.
It is in
Yeah.
a way, but it's also important to remember that AI is a tool.
Right.
And like any tool, it can be used in many ways.
It can be used for good or bad.
Exactly. So it's up to all of us as a society to make sure it's developed and used responsibly and ethically.
For the benefit of everyone.
Absolutely.
So it's not just about being excited about the technology.
Right.
It's about being informed and engaged in how it develops and shapes our world.
I like that. And, it makes me think about how DLLMs work.
Oh, yeah.
Remember how we talked about them having that course-defined approach?
Well, you could say that our understanding of AI also needs to go through a similar process.
I like that analogy.
We need to keep learning, adapting, and refining our thinking about AI as it evolves.
And that's something we can all participate in.
Absolutely. Stay curious, ask questions, and be part of the conversation about AI and its role in our future.
Great advice now. Before we move on to our final thoughts, let's take a moment to let everything sink in. All right, so we're back and ready to kind of wrap up our deep dive into the world of diffusion language models.
Yeah, it's been quite a journey.
It has. We've learned how they work, the benefits, the challenges, even got a glimpse into that exciting future they could hold.
No, the future of AI is looking pretty wild.
It is. But before we let you go, we want to leave you with some final thoughts.
Yeah, some food for thought as you continue exploring this topic.
Exactly. So as you've been processing everything we've talked about, what's really standing out to you?
That's a good question.
Like, it's one thing to understand the technology,
Right.
but what's really piqued your curiosity? For me, it's the fact that these models can actually reason.
Yeah, like actually think through problems.
Yeah, it's not just about pattern matching anymore.
This is a whole new level of AI.
And it makes you wonder what else they'll be able to do.
Right, like if they can reason through problems, what other challenges can they tackle?
Exactly. And that brings me to my final thought for the listeners.
Okay, let's hear it.
If DLLMs can already achieve this level of speed and quality with code generation, what other areas could they revolutionize?
Oh, that's a good one. What are you thinking?
Well, we've talked about customer service education, creative writing,
Right.
but what about scientific research? Could DLLMs help accelerate drug discovery?
Oh, wow.
Could they help us model complex systems like climate change?
That would be huge.
Or even help us understand the universe in new ways?
Now we're talking. That's getting me excited.
The possibilities are pretty much endless.
And the fact that Inception Labs is already working on a chat-based DLLM
Yeah,
suggests they see this technology as a platform for so much more than just code.
definitely. It feels like they've given us a glimpse into a future where AI is seamlessly integrated into our lives.
Making things easier, faster, more efficient.
Exactly.
But as with any powerful technology, we need to approach it thoughtfully
For sure.
and responsibly. As we move forward with AI development, we need to keep asking ourselves, how can we ensure that these tools are used ethically and for the benefit of everyone?
Couldn't agree more. It's a conversation we all need to be a part of.
So it's not just about being excited about the technology, it's about being informed and engaged in how it develops and shapes our world.
Well said.
And on that note, we encourage you to continue learning about DLLMs and AI in general.
Yeah, there are tons of resources out there.
We've linked some in the show notes.
Check out Inception Labs Playground. See Mercury Coder in action.
And most importantly, stay curious.
Keep asking questions. Keep exploring.
The world of AI is constantly evolving, and there's always something new to discover.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe you'll be the one to come up with the next big breakthrough.
That's right. So that's it for this deep dive into diffusion language models.
Thanks for joining us.
We'll be back soon with another fascinating topic, so stay tuned.